Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Modern Warfare 3. Today we have a follow-up video to yesterday because we are now one day removed from quite possibly the worst update in COD history. Like, everything broke, nothing was working. It really made Activision Blizzard look bad, made Microsoft look bad for purchasing them, and it really just goes to show, like, where was the QA? Where was the quality assurance? Do you not pay your testers? Like, do you not test out updates before you put them out? I have no idea, but one day later, they fixed a lot of the issues that we had yesterday. Of course, ranked play is now working. If you guys want to check it out, people are definitely seeming to enjoy that. But then we got this statement here from Raven Software, which I really want to take a look at because it kind of just tries to discredit everything about them not testing out things properly, but at the same time, it doesn't. It's a really weird update, so let's just go ahead and check that out. We wanted to address the issues that players encountered during the Season 1 Reloaded launch period. We've been laying the groundwork for the return of some fan-favorite features in upcoming seasons, which has required a degree of preemptive setup in our live environment. Yesterday's update shipped with some of that work, and we unfortunately encountered a conflict between live player data and our servers. Our team were made immediately aware of the issues and began investigating shortly after the update went live. We rallied studio teams from across the world to get these issues resolved as swiftly as possible. We, as devs, love this game and apologize for the disruption that resulted from these events. Please know that we hold ourselves to a high standard, and yesterday's issues did not align with that. With that said, we're also very excited for what's ahead and look forward to bringing the best we can do. And then they kind of follow that up here by teasing that Specialist is going to be coming back to Warzone, as well as this is a tease for Rebirth Island. Now, I do believe they said in the past that Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep are going to be coming to Warzone, but I think Fortune's Keep is coming first and then Rebirth Island after that. As of right now, we don't have official release dates, I don't believe, but regardless, they're teasing that Specialist is going to be coming back. We already knew that Rebirth Island and Fortune's Keep were going to be coming back, but going back to what they were saying right here, it seems like the stuff they were working on for the future was in the live game yesterday, which caused a bunch of conflict, which made so the update didn't work, which made so everything was pretty much broken. That still begs the question, did you not see that when you were testing things internally? They said there was a conflict between live player data and their servers, but you would think that by now, when it comes to pushing out an update for a video game that has been out and pushing out updates since 2007, you think it would be pretty simple for them to figure that out. I genuinely don't believe they tested these things out really whatsoever. They're kind of saying the opposite, but regardless, it doesn't matter. The update got fixed, things are now working, but still, it was embarrassing how bad that update was yesterday, and now, again, they're kind of in full damage control right now, trying to save as much face as possible, but it's like I said in yesterday's video, man, like, Call of Duty is so big, and it's been going on for so long that we've had every controversy that you can possibly have for a video game franchise. You know, this is not the first time a massive update went through and basically broke everything. We've seen it before, we're going to see it again, and the crazy part is a couple days from now, everybody's going to forget that Season 1 Reloaded was so broken the day it came out, and we're just going to move on to the next thing, because when it comes to COD, there's always something new that's going to be happening next week or the next day, or something's going to end up happening to get the community focused on, and then suddenly the previous controversies kind of just go away. The only thing that really sticks around anymore is skill-based matchmaking, but also, where's that statement at? We're now in Season 1 Reloaded. They told us that with Season 1 that we were going to be getting that statement from them regarding skill-based matchmaking. They're going to be talking about with the community and make it part of their ongoing dialogue with the community. They said in the coming weeks after Season 1. Well, we're in Season 1 Reloaded at this point, man. We're getting closer to Season 2. I'm not sure it's ever going to happen, guys. I'm really not sure it's ever going to happen. But regardless, Modern Warfare 3 has been pretty much fixed for the most part. All the things that were broken yesterday, for the most part, have been fixed. And as such, I'm actually able to try out the new maps, try out the new game modes, unlock the new guns. So I'm going through that process right now. So I'd like to know what you guys think about Season 1 Reloaded now that's actually working down there in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of wrap the video up with this. This souped up game mode can be really fun, but it's also like really, really bad at the same time. Like, it really depends on your lobby. If the other team knows what they're doing, it's a really unfortunate game mode that's really not fun whatsoever because everybody is running at you with armor and super speed with knives. Like, if you want some of that old school Modern Warfare 2 nostalgia, we got like Marathon Lightweight Commando going on here on the OG Modern Warfare 2 maps in this superhero game mode right here. Like, you get a couple of tags, you suddenly get your armor, you get your super speed, you get your powers and things like that, and you start running around the map, you're zipping around, and you got the best weapon in the game. Like, ask any search and destroy player what the best weapon in the game is. They're going to tell you the knife because there's just no beating it, and especially when you move so quickly and when you're inside buildings and whatnot. So you have a game mode where it takes you back almost to the OG Marathon Lightweight Commando Pro of Modern Warfare 2, but, you know, sometimes that's fun. Sometimes you get into a pretty chill lobby, people aren't doing that as much. You can just enjoy the powers, enjoy literally zipping around the map. I mean, that part is actually pretty fun. But then you get into lobbies where basically everybody is just knifing, and it's like, well, this game mode isn't so fun anymore, and I think I might just go jump into another playlist or play something different. I don't know. It really kind of reminds me of the Vortex game mode, right? When they remixed all those maps, but Vortex itself was all bugged out and the perks didn't work, and like they kind of just wasted that entire mode, wasted all that dev time, wasted all the assets that the art team put together to remix those maps. And now we have this game mode where obviously they put a lot of time and effort into it with their collaboration with the boys and everything, but just once the event's over, this game mode's going to go away. All the time and effort just kind of disappears. I don't understand like the allocation of resources almost. Like if you're going to take the time to make like this crazy superhero game mode, you would think that over time they would evolve it and change it and make it more interesting and try out different things with it, maybe via the experimental playlist that they got rid of for some reason. And the same thing's true with the Vortex mode. Like sure, the ray gun free-for-all was one thing, but like the maps were beautiful. Everybody loved how they looked, but people didn't want to play the stupid ray gun free-for-all where your perks didn't work unless you had to do a glitch to make them work. You know, like I feel like they have a lot of potential with some of the stuff they're putting out right now, but it just seems like they're not really following through the entire way. Like it seems like the vision's there, but like the execution could use work. You guys know what I mean? So I don't know. The souped up game mode's not bad. I think it's called souped up. If not, I'm just mispronouncing it this entire video, and I'm sure it's irritating the hell out of all of you. But the superhero game mode is not so bad. It's just I have a feeling that in a couple of days, people are going to figure out, yeah, just run around with a knife, and people are going to be like, okay, well, that's not fun anymore, and then move on and go back to playing whatever their game mode of choice is for the day. So we'll have to wait and see how things are going to play out. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for this little news update video here today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.